What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital and welcome to another episode of our Fantasy Premier League show.
With the international break on this week, there is no review show. We're going to be giving you our picks of the week, not only the week, but the weeks to come, and our budget player for the weeks to come as well. So,
Yes,
Borch, kick us off.
So my player of the week that I think everyone should bring into their squad is Alexander Mitrovic.
Mitrovic for Fulham.
For Fulham, yeah, look, he hasn't had the best of the best of weeks.
Yeah.
But look, he scored 2 goals in international week so far. He's a player rated at his price is at 6.9. Now I'm going to compare him to someone like Wilfred Zaha, who's at 7 million or 7.0.
Similar price range.
Similar price range.
Yeah.
Look, they've both got similar stats, as in look, total points for Mitrovic for 42 points. Zaha at 29, so he's got a bit more points there. Look, Mitrovic with 5 goals, Zaha with 3, both with 1 assist each. Although Mitrovic, his assist is a Premier League assist, a fantasy Premier League assist, which means his assist came from a free kick or a penalty that he's created. Mitrovic, Zaha's obviously he set up the goal.
Yeah, it's not an assist in real life, but an assist in the fantasy.
Yeah. What my main one is here to look at is their fixtures. If we look at both fixture difficulties, Mitrovic and Fulham have 2, 3, 2, 5, 2. Compare that to Wilfred Zaha and Crystal Palace, which got a shocking run ahead with 3, 4, 4, 4, and 4. And the fixtures there, let's go back to Fulham. They got Cardiff to kick off this week, followed by Bournemouth, Huddersfield, Liverpool is the hard one there, and to Southampton, Crystal Palace, Everton away this week, followed by at home to Arsenal, away to Chelsea, at home to Tottenham, and away trip to Manchester United.
It's a tough run.
It's going to be a tough run for Crystal Palace. So yeah,
solid, man. Solid.
Alexander Mitrovic, guys, get him in your squad as soon as possible because their run.
And how much was he again, price-wise?
There's only 0.1 difference, so 6.9 and
yeah, but it's still 6.9 for the points he's been getting in the fixtures coming up. Interesting.
Look, it's compared to some of the other strikers out there, especially some of the bigger teams, they got some difficult fixtures coming up.
Yeah.
I think, guys, Mitrovic is someone you should put in your team, even if you compare him to someone like Vardy, who's in the 9 million.
He's gone down, yeah.
Yeah, look, someone like that, who there's not really much anyone that's banging in the goals, because Mitrovic has got 5 goals. I think he's up there with the likes of Aguero and I think maybe one behind, or the same as Hazard.
Yeah.
So look, his goal scoring machine, and he's gonna definitely in the next couple of weeks get on the score sheet. So get him in your squad.
Nice.
Now, Rami, your pick of the week.
All right. My pick of the week, Lacazette. Alexander Lacazette for Arsenal. Look, we spoke early on in our episodes about what's Arsenal going to do in regards to their strike partnership, Aubameyang and Lacazette. Look, he's proven to step up, and he's proven that Arsenal now are putting the pieces together. We said in our last episode of our review show, they're 9 wins in a row, they're 6 wins in a row in the Premier League. So look, he's their main guy up front. He's the 9. Aubameyang's been playing more so as a 7-11 out wide. And even if you compare him to the likes of Aubameyang, he's 1.1 cheaper. And he's gotten 5 more points than Aubameyang himself in the same squad. So, look, I did something different to what Borcha did. I compared it to 2 players of this similar like. I compared him to Harry Kane and I compared him to Firmino. So, look, if you look at the price, 9.6. Firmino is a bit cheaper at 9.3, but Kane is at 12.5. If you're looking at Tottenham's next fixtures are quite harsh. You know, you look at Kane, their total FDR, their total difficulty rating is at 17. So they're versing the likes of, in the next 5 fixtures, they got the likes of West Ham away, Man City at home, Wolves away, Crystal Palace away, Chelsea at home. So they're hard fixtures. So I don't know about keeping Kane there. It will be a good option to put Lacazette in there instead.
Save money and put that money elsewhere.
Yeah, put the money elsewhere. I mean, we're looking at not only the next week, we're looking at the next 5-6 fixtures a bit in the long run. Look, he's had less starts than both the players, but more total points. His total points are 48, Kane's at 45, and Firmino's at 34. So he's paid a good 200 and so, or just under 200 minutes than the rest of them, and he's clearly got more points than the rest. Appearances have been the same. He's come on 3 times as a sub. The other 2 haven't come on as a sub at all. They've started, hence, and yet he's still got more points than the rest. He's contributed to quite a number of goals. He's scored 4, double what Firmino scored. Okay, assist. He's doubled the assist of Harry Kane. So if you look at him in comparison to Kane and Firmino, I think it's a bit of a look. It's not a no-brainer, but I think it's a good choice to have an Arsenal striker at the moment, and he's their main guy. Also, if you look at their fixtures, so if you look at Arsenal's fixtures, look, they're not the easiest of fixtures. They're on the average mark. They've got Leicester at home, Crystal Palace away, Liverpool at home, which will be their hardest one, Wolves at home, and then Bournemouth. So look, their fixtures aren't too bad at all. The main one is Liverpool at home, which will be a good test. I think it'll be a good test for Liverpool as well, because Arsenal have been bouncing back quite strongly. But the next fixture is Leicester at home. And also, if you look at the last previous game week, he got 12, Kane got 1, Firmino got 2.
Yeah.
So form-wise, he's there, man. He's there to me.
And also with Firmino, I know Liverpool got easy fixtures, but with rumours that Salah and Mane are out to injury through international week.
Where's the service going to come from?
Is there going to be any service coming through
Will the goals
to
drop?
Firmino?
Or it could work on the flip side. He could step up for the boys and play in like a false 9 like he has been doing, and playing the likes of Sturridge again. But
we know that link-up play with the 3.
Without Mane, exactly.
Yeah.
He's too used to playing with the front 3 of Mane, Salah,
It'll be interesting,
himself. So
look, I think Lacazette is a decent shout, guys.
At 9.6 million, I think he's
remember,
up there.
even
He's up there with the best.
Even though Arsenal got the mid-table fixtures as in difficulty rating, it doesn't matter if they concede. You know, Aubameyang and Lacazette, they link up play, even not just goals with assists with them too.
Oh, and they assist each other, which is brilliant.
There's a lot of points to be made in the next couple of weeks.
So that's my pick. But look, we also spoke about now a budget player of the week. So not necessarily a budget player for the week, but
again, for the next couple of rounds.
Next couple of rounds, but a player that's in the cheaper spectrum of pricing. So
look, for me, I've gone with Matt Doherty from Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah.
He's the last couple of weeks, or last week he got himself a goal. I think they ended up winning 1-0. Look, he is someone you should have in your squad. If we look at his stats, he's only 4.7,
which I think will go up very soon.
He will go up very soon. Just like a couple of weeks ago, we spoke about Hazard at 10.5. Now he's at 11.3.
Look at that, guys. Look how quickly he can lose.
And look, in fantasy, he's put in as a defender, but he does play in a midfield 5, so he's like a wing back. So he's always in the midfield.
Yeah.
So he's always assisting, and he's always creating a lot of chances.
Attacking opportunities.
And he's always in the attacking half. Look, if we look at 4.7, he is in overall. If we look at the overall players, he's coming 7th points-wise. He's also the cheapest player in the top 20 of the Fantasy Premier League.
Oh.
And also, he is the most informed player in the whole of the Premier League. At 10.3.
So he's bound to go up, man.
Front, he's in front of players like Hazard, Lacazette, Aubameyang, Sterling, Kane. He's in front of all of them in form-wise, But guys, if you wanna save a bit of money, if you got someone like Alonso, I know Alonso is the highest defender in the game
7
with 60 7 mil, but also at 60 points.
70 or 60 points actually, yeah.
60 points, 60 points, and he's at 7 million now. If you want to save a bit of money and use that extra money elsewhere, you can. I'm not saying replace him. I'm not saying he's a direct replacement, but if you need money elsewhere through injuries, I think Doherty, someone you should get in your squad. And also someone like Trippier, that's 6.1. He hasn't really been involved in a lot of the stuff. It's the first couple of weeks when he came back from the World Cup. He did get points there. Now he's kind of been in a decline. I think the first 2 weeks he played was 11-11.
Besides, exactly, he got 0-11-11, but besides 2 weeks ago against Huddersfield getting 11, which everyone gets points against Huddersfield, he's 4-1-1. You know, Cardiff he got 7, but look, been
so if
not
you want to save,
started.
if you want to save a bit of money there, he's the player to put in. And if we go and look at Wolverhampton's fixtures, they're not too bad. We know what kind of a team Wolverhampton are. They do got Watford in the next game with Brighton, and then Tottenham and Arsenal, which are their 2 tricky ones, followed by Huddersfield. And now at Huddersfield, they leak a lot of goals as well. Maybe that's he can get himself on the score sheet again, or maybe get another assist. But I think them first the first couple of games in the next 2 weeks are pretty decent for them. And look, even against Tottenham and Arsenal, the way Wolverhampton defend, they've got a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford. Against City as well, they pulled off a draw. I think it was at the Etihad as well. Guys, it's a massive opportunity to get Doherty in your squad now. I wish I could put him in. I already got 3 Wolverhampton players in my squad. He's only selected by 11.6%. Like I said already, he's 4.7 million. He's a defender, but he does play in the midfield. Last week he got 15 points with that goal, and his overall is 49. Guys, get him in your squad. It's a must. Rami, over to you for your budget player. Would you say?
Yeah,
budget player of the week.
Budget player. Look, I'm gonna go. Again, my picks are based on the fixtures and what's coming up and form and all that kind of thing. I'm gonna go with Shane Duffy from Brighton. Now, if you look at Shane Duffy's next fixtures, the next fixtures are interesting. So they're not that bad. Actually, they're second easiest ranked out of all the teams they've versed. Next, they've got Newcastle away, Wolves at home, Everton away, Cardiff away, and Leicester. Now, the way they've defended this season, the way Duffy's performed this season has been quite impressive. You know, now if you look at Duffy on the list in comparison to the rest of the players in his position, now obviously you spoke about the likes of Alonso at 7 million, ridiculous. 60 points like we spoke about. But then you have Duffy at 4.5. Now, we look at players to compare similar to him. Now, to me, a big one is Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka at the moment has been quite in form.
Been okay,
but he's still below what Duffy. So if you look at the points wise, now Duffy is on 32 points total, Wan-Bissaka's on 31. So roughly the same price. But again, we speak about Crystal Palace's next 5 fixtures and they're ridiculous.
Yeah, like we
Everton, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Man United. So look, if you're looking to replace someone along the same price range as Wan-Bissaka, that you may have Wan-Bissaka in your team in the previous weeks, which has been a good player to have in your squad, but now it's kind of panic button. You've got Everton, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham, Man United.
Look,
it is now time to remove Wan-Bissaka from that team and put the likes of Duffy. And I think it's a good comparison to have. But also, if you want to talk about strategic, Shane Duffy's only been picked by 3.9% of the players out there in fantasy. So you may have that edge with Duffy. He might get you that one good week, 1, 2, 3 good weeks, and that 5 that puts you ahead in points in your tournaments, in your competition, your leagues. But look, in the last week he got 5 total points, 32. I think is a good budget play to have for me. And a big thing, he's played every single minute of the season so far for Brighton. So he's played completely 720 minutes. Out of 720 minutes, he has played for Brighton. My pick of the week.
Yes, guys. So just to recap, get Mitrovic in your squad if you're looking for another striker up front.
Or Lacazette.
Maybe get both of them, Lacazette and Mitrovic up front. Alexander and Alexander.
Yeah.
So get the both Alexanders in. And look, budget player is Matt Doherty and
Duffy.
Are they probably both Irish or both Irishmen?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess so. So get the both Irishmen in your squad.
Get your Irishmen in,
guys.
The squad.
Just to wrap it up, we will be opening up our Fantasy Premier League league again. So we'll have the code for you down the bottom. And also, if you like this video, if it was helpful, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, the like button, and we'll see you guys next week.